Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Capital City Sports Network, where we have the final night of the USCHL after 10 weeks of competition. We'll start with the consolation game, and then it is the USCHL final. It's all been leading up to this, and we're so excited you could join us. Dillon Clark alongside Zach McKinstry. What a semester it's been. Not what we planned for, not what we expected, but a fun ride nevertheless.
Yeah, and a lot of exciting games, action all around, and we got to see a lot of young talent come out here, players that wouldn't normally get the chance to get this publicity. Let us see them, and excitement going into the spring season.
And coupled with that young talent, we will see a couple of older faces tonight, especially here in this consolation game. Assistant coach John Kochlenberg will suit up for Team Hoey, and head coach Alan Sirois puts on the skates once again, and he's wearing the white jerseys of Team Egan. So that'll be the special flavor here to the consolation matchup, and then we will have the real deal, the USCHL final, Team Mecca against Team Peters, coming up at 9:15. We'll take a short break here, and when we come back, puck drop here. First game of the USCHL final night. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. We are moments away from puck drop here. Team Hoey against Team Egan. The consolation game, these two teams finishing, they got knocked out after we had our one-game playoff. It was Monday. It was a couple of nights ago. Seems like it was longer than that. Team Peters took down Team Egan by a score of 7-4, and Team Hoey fell to Team Mecca 6-3. And we are underway here. Thanks so much for being with us, everybody. Week 10, Part 2. USCHL, it's Tyler Oakley controlling things now for Team Egan, and Alan Sirois sends his first pass cross ice for Kerry Neville. He leads this one on. Julian Reese down the right side into the near corner boards, and that one shot off the stick of assistant coach John Kochlenberg into the netting, and play will continue. Well, now finally we will have the whistle blown there. Sirois was hollering for it, and now he'll get his call, and an offensive zone face-off just about 30 seconds into this first period.
Well, on Monday we saw two matchups. Team Hoey's loss was a disappointing night out for the captain, Evan Hoey, as the defense really wasn't up to par, or at least up to his standard, and Team Egan was a pretty close matchup offensively, and they found a way to stay in the game, so we'll see how it compares between these two.
Good save by Gorman. Look at that pass by Sirois. It was crisp right across the board here. Tyler Oakley, now Julian Reese, a shot tipped in front. A nice save there by Gormley in the rebound. Taken out there, chipped up off the glass. Sirois back checking here, trying to keep things alive. He'll take control in his own zone. Alan Sirois, ECHL Hall of Famer. Played all across the Southeast. Greenville Growl was, I believe, the most local team he suited up for. The first captain of the Rimouski Oceanic in the QMJHL. He's got his number retired up there, and as of about a year ago, it now sits up in the rafters alongside the 87 worn by Sidney Crosby. Evan Hoey behind the goal now. 13.5 to go. Scoreless first period. Pocket almost picked there. Michael Peak, and now coming back, Evan Hoey down the near side. Hoey lofts one up, Kerry Neville. On the counterattack, Jack Ahlstrom down the right side, brings this one in and fans on a shot there. He'll twirl this one back for Kerry Neville. Just inside the offensive blue line here, Neville has his pocket pick. Now here comes Owen Thomas back the other way. Thomas stepping in, nice tries to go around Ronan Egan there. He can't do it. And now back up at the top of the blue line. Thomas circling in, goal line, sends one in front, and nice job there by Ronan Egan. He intercepts and take things back the other way. Jack Ahlstrom down the left side. Kochlenberg sends a stick all the way up into the netting there. Ronan Egan goes back to retrieve it, and Kochlenberg shoots this one around near side for Thomas. Kochlenberg, product of NC State University. Played a couple of years there after some years in the NAHL, if I am not mistaken. Have to ask him about that one. In his second year as the assistant coach here at the University of South Carolina. Offensive opportunity here for Team Egan. They'll move this one back. It goes off the heel of a skate. And now counterattacking. Team Hoey haven't had any big opportunities so far in this one. Goal line, that one sent in front. It goes off the stick of Anthony Amato. And now out of the corner, Owen Thomas turns this one over. It's Sirwan. Oh, he finds Julian Reese there. Reese all alone against Gormley. Fakes the shot. Oh, and Gormley makes the save with the left pad. Sends one in front for Sirwan. That one stopped by Gormley as well. Thomas on the zone exit across center red. Into the offensive zone, loses that one. It's swatted away from him by Tyler Oakley. In behind the goal now, chance near side. Wraparound, they score! Owen Thomas, too easy. A gift right on his tape. 11:33 to go in the first period. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and Aris Papathanassiou didn't really know where that puck was once it came behind the goal. And good play by Team Hoey to work that puck to the side where Papathanassiou wasn't looking. And a late reaction results in that opening up of the legs and that puck into the net.
Center ice face-off here. Michael Peak will go against Anthony Amato. He saw the play driving there. Owen Thomas and what he can do once he gets into the offensive zone. It all started with a great save by Gormley. Now Reese feeds Sirwa, clap bomb that one right on. Gormley makes that save, and boy, if you can't see it already, Sirwa about maybe, I don't want to out him here, but 10 or 15 years removed from professional hockey, he can still fire that puck.
Yeah, he's still got some speed on the ice as well, working up on that odd man rush. And a good effort for the first real chance for Team Egan here.
Nice face-off win there by Sirwan. The puck comes back out across into neutral territory. Almost knocked down there by the offensive swiping of Shane Wenzel. Now Sirwan has it, 18-1. He'll clap this one back in. Gormley back to play it behind his own goal, and he's run into some trouble there. Nice little pass behind his own back, and Evan Hoey's got it. Hoey, saucer pass, hit Michael Peak in the back of the leg. That one bounces around, and Kerry Neville has it in his own zone. Neville cross-ice feed easily intercepted there. That one now on the stick of Ryan Feast. He'll cycle this one back down low. Michael Peak gets after it now. 8 in red, usually worn by Rob Lawrence. Now Anthony Amato sends this one off the board. Sirwa, saucer pass. Julian Reese can't flag that one down. He's in to negate the icing here. Reese feeding one in front. A blind pass picked up by Evan Hoey. He'll saucer this one all the way back down. No ice unless Michael Peak can catch up to it, and that one will be called. And we will. I took a second. I wanted to listen to the conversation on the ice there. They'll call the icing. Even Alan Sue hollering from the bench it was the right call. Because Papathanassiou touched it with his goal stick. If he would have let it go and he would have, Peak would have gotten there to negate the icing. So kind of a good heads-up play there by Papathanassiou. So an offensive zone draw. Kerry Neville now back up. Michael Peak tries to intercept that one. He's taken into the boards there against Jack Santoro. Peak, nice move, curling in a shot there, stopped by Harris. Rebound comes free. Ronan Egan looking to counterattack. He comes back out now with Noah Kaplan. Kaplan down the right side with Egan, now cross ice. Jack Alstrom the shot, and Gormley the sliding save. That one upstairs, off the shoulder. He covers for a face-off. 8:46 to go.
Yeah, great feed there from Kaplan to find that Team Egan player on the right wing right up in front of the crease, and a dangerous save by Gormley, who slid all the way out of the crease. If he didn't hold on to that cleanly and that puck's loose, there's an open net and a dangerous chance.
Kerry Neville, point shot turned aside by Gormley. Apologies there. I still haven't figured out how to drink water after 21 years. Poked there by Sean Reed. They'll try to move this one back out. Cycling back down low now. Egan held up there by Reed. They'll move it back down low. Jack Alstrom, goal line, centering for Egan. That one shut down, and Owen Thomas skates it to the safety in behind his own goal. Nicely poked off his stick by Noah Kaplan. Off the turnover, they go back to work, trying the cycle here. Jack Santoro, feed in front, would not go. Owen Thomas tries to catch up to it. Ronan Egan chips it back in instead. Santoro against Thomas. Evan Hoey joins, and Thomas mines this one out. Now Sean Reed in a 2-on-1 developing. Robert Bayo, Sean Reed has it all alone in front. Reed to the backhand, and he scores. Brilliant pass, brilliant finish. 2-0 Team Hoey.
Yeah, and that's exactly how you want to execute on that 2-on-1 odd man rush. Robert Bayo working down the right wing into the offensive zone. A beautiful backhanded saucer pass just to get over the stick of the defenseman. And Sean Reed finished it. Nice backhand finish to get right over the leg of Papathanassiou. A really beautiful goal to put them in front 2-0.
Interesting 2-on-1. You saw both defensemen were the offensive players on the 2-on-1. Well, Robert Bayo's lined up at wing now, but he's been playing defense really this whole tournament, this whole season. Sloppy pass there. Egan has this one over to Julian Reese, who chips it back to his captain. Oh, an ill-advised pass. Sean Reed off the turnover, almost finished again. Now Julian Reese chips it off the boards. Anthony Amato catching up to it. He's got Serwa down the left side. Amato tries to feed it across, and Serwa can't get a touch on it. Coach is on it now. Top of the circles. Feed in front. It tips there. Gormley makes the save not once but twice. Julian Reese looked like he almost punched that puck out of midair, and Gormley repeatedly slamming the door shut.
Yeah, good recovery from Serwa, who bobbled the puck a little bit and ended up making the right decision. A beautiful pass all the way across to Julian Reese. And Reese got the first shot. Gormley got the save. That puck popped up in the air. It looked like Reese might have hit it with his hand, but Gormley ended up coming down with it for a nice save.
Defensive zone faceoff. One back here by Team Hoey. Serwa takes Owen Thomas into the boards. No reservations about hitting his own players, as long as it's clean. Now counterattacking Team Hoey comes. Serwa hanging back in the high neutral zone here. Poked off his stick. Counterattack can't come. Julian Reese and Serwa both basket hanging in the neutral zone. Now Tyler Oakley chips it up for Reese, and it pays off because they've got a 2-on-1. Julian Reese onside, sends one across. Serwa tees one up, and Gormley makes the save. Rebound taken. Egan in front now. Reese has an opportunity. Gormley's regained his net. Now cross ice feed. He scores! Alan Serwa, 2-1. They cut the deficit in half.
Yeah, you could kind of see the game plan really all offensively. It's Julian Reese and head coach Alan Serwa just hanging out in that neutral zone close to the blue line, eventually working up on that odd man break. And Reese was trying his hardest to get that puck across to Serwa, who eventually finished it. Really nice 1-2 setup there.
Well, the list of things we did not expect out of 2020 continues to grow. Did not think I would get to call an Alan Serwa goal in my time here at South Carolina, but here we are. 2-1 the score now. Serwa from Julian Reese and Ronan Egan. The D-to-D pass here, Owen Thomas. That one goes off a skate. For those at home wondering why Owen Thomas back playing defense, he played it most of the time, I believe. He primarily played defense with the Atlanta Junior Knights. He and Rob Lawrence a couple of seasons ago. But no surprise that he got moved to forward here once he arrived at South Carolina. He will try to spark some offense from the back end here. He's got his pocket picked at the blue line, though. Fortunately for him, Ryan Feast was there to bail him out, and Ryan Feast has the puck again. Turned over, though, and now Noah Kaplan sends that one in, and Gormley will happily ramp that one up into the netting just in front of the Canadian flag. And 4:16 will have a stoppage again in the first. 2-1 the score, thanks to Serwa and company.
Yeah, Kaplan, the only white jersey on his side of the red line, just decided to send that one in on net while his team went for the line change and wins the offensive zone faceoff with fresh legs on the ice, so smart play.
Amato tries to win the offensive zone draw. He's been centering this top line here with Julian Reese and Alan Serwa. They're on their off hands now. Serwa comes in, looks for a lane, waiting into the slot. He gets his pocket picked. Held in at the line nicely there by Egan. Serwa down low. Reese tries to feed Amato in front. That one would not go. Fortunate bounce. Here comes Serwa. Back down low for Egan again. Tries to find Serwa in the slot. Nothing doing there. Peak now. It's his to hang out of the blue line. Tries to tap it back there. A nice back checking by Ronan Egan will shut off that opportunity to Shane Wenzel. Wenzel not done forechecking yet. Amato over the line. They'll call it onside. I think Serwa had his foot up. Even he thought he had his foot up. One-timer there by Kerry Neville is redirected to the corner by Bayo. Tap back in. Egan for Neville. Tangles there with Peak. Egan turns his backside to the play. Nice move there by Egan, creating time and space. Tries to feed that one down. Gormley sweeps it aside. Amato now for Serwa near side circle. Off the skate of Kerry Neville. A nice feed. He wasn't expecting it. Now it's Sean Reed. Feeds this one across here. Wenzel catches up to it. At the goal line, knifed off his stick by Julian Reese. Sean Reed comes over. Kerry Neville and now Julian Reese again. Hoey sweeps it in front there for Shane Wenzel. No white sweaters around. Right in front, Hoey's chance there is denied. The net is off. Play continues. Now it's whistled down as play is cleared out. Team Egan getting lucky there.
Yeah. Coach Sirois again hanging out on that red line and had a chance on that breakaway had the net not come off its bearings. So instead he'll head back to the bench and we'll have a defensive face-off for Team Egan.
Draw one by Team Hoey. Evans got it, and he'll loft this one in on goal. And an awkward bounce in front. Harris sweeps it to the corner. Now Sean Reed playing more of an offensive role tonight. He's got the puck now. Tangled into the corner there. Egan a little give and go with Tyler Oakley. Off the boards now. They'll sweep this one out through center between the wickets of Ahlstrom. Now on the tape of Evan Hoey in his own end. Flips this one out. Ahlstrom gloves it down. Crashes into the boards there. And a 50-50 puck. They'll battle for it. It is Jack Santoro and Shane Wenzel. Now Santoro has it. Give and go in front. Ahlstrom couldn't capitalize. Held in at the line. Now taken back out Sean Reed. He's got a 2-on-0 with Shane Wenzel. Reed across. Backdoor feed. Oh, and he couldn't bury it. Shane Wenzel, the perfect feed, and it went right under Reed's stick. He can't believe it. Counterattack now. Tyler Oakley driving wide. Looking to tie things up here and capitalize on the missed opportunity. A delayed penalty here. Touched up by Sean Reed. The official put his hand back down. That's a new one. Egan, his shot. Directed to the corner. Santoro tangles with Hoey. Kaplan joins as well. He's got the puck now. Back to the point. Julian Reese going to walk the line here. Pulls up and lets that one go. It's deflected by Santoro but goes wide. Hoey tries to clear the zone. He catches the glass and does. Julian Reese on now and he feeds his coach. Sirois looks at the clock here. Sees he's got 40 seconds left. Feeds Ronan Egan. Looks to go back to his head coach and he's got it now. Sirois just inside the line. Back down low. Egan give and go. Sirois in the slot. His backhander couldn't get to the goal. Julian Reese almost knifed off his stick by Michael Peak. They try to keep it alive and now Peak tries to sidestep Reese. But Julian's got it and sidesteps back into his own. Chip off the boards. Sirois lets it go for Reese. Right wing. Julian Reese down low. Sends one in front. It goes off a skate to the corner. 11 seconds to go in the first. Battle in the corner will occupy the remainder of the period. This one rimmed around, and that'll do it. 2 goals in this first period. Owen Thomas and Sean Reed for Team Hoey, and then Alan Sirois takes over, makes it a 2-1 game, and injects some life into this matchup that we did not expect.
Yeah, really strong start here. A lot of action on both sides, more offense really than we saw in the first periods from both teams on Monday. And a lot of tension between these two teams, more tension than we've seen in the regular season USCHL to this point.
Yeah, last week I think the fatigue may have been setting in a little bit. The legs weren't there quite as much as they had been. There were lulls where defense was not really an option. Everybody just kind of standing around watching. That has not been the case tonight. And I think the reason for that is 18-9 in white. Sirois and Julian Reese, they're kind of forcing everybody to play up to their level of intensity.
Yeah, and we've seen that so far, especially on Sirois' side. He has certainly put a spark into his offense. And really, it already seems like Julian Reese and Sirois are already on the same page, making cuts and connecting on passes that usually take a lot of chemistry to do.
Yeah, and the thing that stood out the most, I mean, the goal by Sirois was impressive. It was a nice feed. It was a quick release there. I mean, he's just got a heavy shot from wherever he is on the ice. But the thing about it is some of the passes he's making. I mean, they're so crisp, they're so clean, they're so precise that the players they're going to aren't ready for them because in their heads, well, there's no way I'm going to get the puck. I'm on the other side of the ice. There's no way he's going to find me. And then all of a sudden the puck's in their feet and they go, well, wait a minute. So another adjustment that his own teammates are going to have to make here as we get set to start period number 2. Michael Peak got a little overexcited, and that puck won back in past Peak's corner. He'll have to swing back. Peak on the bouncing puck. Now Ryan Feast has to come back. Robert Bayo flips this one in on his own goaltender. Oh, a dangerous play right there. What is Bayo doing? Back out to center. Kerry Neville touches it. Icing waved off. Neville reverses behind his own net. Tyler Oakley poked away by Sean Reed. Reed a centering feed. Ryan Feast in the slot, turned aside by Papathanassiou. Reed stays with it in behind the goal. He circles, sends one into the slot, can't do it. Shane Wenzel has it, takes a shot, and that one goes wide. Papathanassiou may have gotten the shaft of his goal stick on that one. Cross ice feed, Jack Ahlstrom has it. Strides across center red, now into the offensive zone. He can't get through Shane Wenzel. And Sean Reed and Robert Bio team up. Turned over, Tyler Oakley says thank you, sends one in front, and the redirect goes wide. Looking back, Oakley, fans on the attempt. Michael Peake with a nice poke check there. Jack Santoro lets one go, knocked down in front, they score! Santoro on the broken play. Noah Kaplan cleans up in front. It's a tie hockey game.
Yeah, and that's a bad break for Liam Gormley and Ned, who read that puck all the way, had it easy, came sliding out to the right side, and in doing so, that puck stopped out in front. He's way out of goal, and an easy knock-in goal for Noah Kaplan to tie this game up.
Yeah, a clear overcommitment on the play there by Gormley. Sirwa's letting us know he's a +2 on the night. We'll write that one down. Are we surprised he's keeping his own stats?
Not one bit.
Absolutely not. So Anthony Amato and the +2 Alan Sirwa. Oh, he scores. Of course he does. Of course he does. Sirwa, second goal of the night. Now a +3. And it's 3-2. Team Egan takes the lead.
Yeah, a sudden burst of energy that kind of came out of nowhere as he took off beelining for the net. And when that puck got in close, he didn't have a lot of work to do there to clean it up, put it away. Nice goal, 3-2.
Oh, they'll wave Joe Collega onto the ice now. Little late. Halfway through the second period. Better late than never. So Team Hoey gets a late boost here. The addition of an extra player. Back to business. Owen Thomas to step in for this neutral zone face-off after the Sirwa goal. Al's got the puck. He'll send this one back to his own zone. Kerry Neville back to clean up for him. Neville faces some trouble there from Sean Reed. It's redirected back out to center. John Koeklenberg back on the ice here for Team Egan. Haven't seen him in a little bit. Sean Reed stepping back on now. Right wing. He's got Thomas in the slot. Tries to send it back for Shane Wenzel and couldn't do it. This puck between the legs of John Koeklenberg and Julian Reese catching up to him. Well, you saw Koeklenberg checking the rearview mirror. He sees Reese getting bigger and bigger. He starts skating faster and faster. Thomas now going to slow things down. Cross ice feed nicely onto the tape there of Sean Reed. Tries to step up and he'll turn around, feeding Owen Thomas in the high slot. And again, Koeklenberg back for this one. Anthony Amato tries to beat him and he will. Sirwa all alone in front. He's going to get the puck now, near side corner. Takes a look, knows he's got Ronan Egan and feeds a nice pass through to him. That one intercepted there by Owen Thomas. Thomas against Egan. OT's going to reverse here. Stride away from Egan. Evan Hoey back to help, and he will clear this one all the way back out. All the way down for an icing.
Yeah, interesting to see the stamina levels for some of the older players or younger players when they like chasing down.
Yeah.
Coach Koeklenberg.
Because the conversation, as soon as they found out he was playing tonight, it was like, oh boy, Coker's on the other team. Oh boy, you see. They like to have fun. They like to give him a little bit of a hard time. And I am sure that it gave Julian Reese a little boost to see his coach get a little scared as he was chasing him down. Amato, Jack Ahlstrom in front. He's got a chance. He drives wide on Gormley, and he scores. Great patience there by Jack Ahlstrom. What a surge here from Team Egan. It's 4-2.
Yeah, off the faceoff, Jack Ahlstrom found a ton of space, really out of nowhere. He worked his way out from that left faceoff circle towards the right one. And in doing so, Gormley came out of the crease and created some space for the nice Ahlstrom shot and the nice goal.
Ahlstrom had all kinds of room in front, and he had the time to make the most out of it. Ahlstrom on it again. 4 straight goals here for Team Egan, and Ahlstrom's going to try to go back to work. He sends out one in front, and they scored again. Ahlstrom feeding Noah Kaplan for his second goal of the game.
Yeah, Noah Kaplan and this Team Egan squad have found a nice home right in that blue crease, just sitting out in front, and that puck bouncing out in front and really nothing Liam Gormley can do once that rebound is out there and you have more white jerseys in front of you than red jerseys. It's going to be an easy finish.
Gormley getting bullied back into the crease a little bit. Owen Thomas back on now. Trying to get his team out of a hole. Another turnover. Another chance, another shot, and that one goes wide. Jack Santoro very nearly making it 6-2. Hard to believe that it was 2-0 Team Hoey back in the first period. That goal by Sirois halfway through the frame. Even things up almost. Well, it made it 2-1. Noah Kaplan's goal to start the period. That's the equalizer there. And then, of course, Sirois' second goal of the game right after he made sure that we knew he was +2. Made him a +3.
You think he's thinking about the hat trick?
Oh, without a doubt. He's thinking about the hat trick. He's thinking about the Ovech trick, if you remember that commercial from like 2012.
Wonder if we have any hats up here we could toss onto the ice.
Oh, I will find one. I will find one. I should have thought of that. We need more props up here in the Capital City Sports Network radio booth. Offensive zone draw here coming up for Team Egan. The usuals here. Amato out with Julian Reese and Alan Sirois. Sirois wants Hoey to step back off of him a little bit. You see him. The faceoff comes right to him. What a win. Now it's poked past Kerry Neville. Here's a 3-on-1. Evan Hoey down the left side. Shoots one. That's the save there. Papathanasiou, lucky Hoey fan on the rebound. Kerry Neville, breakout pass, intercepted by Hoey. He's got all kinds of time, winds and fires one. Saved by Aris, rebound, he makes 2 saves. Puck is loose, 3 saves, and it's cleared through the crease there. Nice chance on the backhand by Sean Reed. Reed able to pick Kerry Neville's pocket. Doubles away from him. Taken to the corner by Oakley. Neville sidestep a man trying to get out of the zone here. Feeds one up. Julian Reese tries to pick the pocket of Joe Collega. He hustles after it. Reese against Koeklenberg. Koeklenberg able to chop that one free. Gets a little extra bump from Reese after the fact. Collega hard stop there. Makes Amato go a little farther away from him. Sean Reed thought he had a friendly sweater next to him. Directed back in. Julian Reese on sides. One-on-one against Koeklenberg. Undresses him, and Koeklenberg got enough of a stick in there that time. Reed takes it away from Amato. Tries to feed one out to Shane Wenzel. Has a step here. Wenzel going in on goal. Tucks it to the backhand, and Papathanasiou got a stick on it. Sirois hollering for it at the blue line. 2 goals already. He's got Reese. Sends it across. Julian Reese. Amato. Oh, and that one couldn't go. Nice feed from Reese. And now Sirois pulls up. Backhand pass. Michael Peake was there, and he read that one. In between the legs of Peake. Sirois hustling to touch up. Julian Reese on the puck. Another 2-on-1. Sirois waiting. Holding, sends it in front. Oh, and Amato sent it over the bar. Sirois still on it. Amato poked past him. Egan top of the circles, and that one goes wide. Sirois feeling it right now. He's controlling the play. Wenzel's cross-ice feed wouldn't go. Ronan Egan coughs up the puck. Here comes Bio. Shoots one, and an easy save there by Papathanasiou. Rebound in front. Michael Peake has it taken away from him. Kerry Neville to the corner now. After it this time, Egan. Taken to the boards. He's held up a little bit there. Play slows down. Now a saucer pass. Sirois down the left side. Going to crank that one. Oh, it was deflected off of Thomas's stick in the outside of the goal. Puck takes a weird bounce off the boards. Egan going to try to catch up to it. And now Sean Reed has a chance down the right side. Feeds one in front. Peake following on is Bio. Takes the shot, and he goes wide. End-to-end action here. Julian Reese tries to chip it past Michael Peake. Has a chance. Knocked there by Tyler Oakley. Around in front, would not go. Thomas, high slot, shoots that one, and it goes wide again. Hard time hitting the net here at both ends. Hoey strides across the blue line and lets that one go. Papathanasiou kind of flubs the rebound a little bit. Rocket there from Owen Thomas, goes high and wide again. Julian Reese, nicely held in there by Evan Hoey. Now Thomas walking in slowly, shooting that one, and Papathanasiou blockers it to the corner again. Back on his feet, Hoey in front. Reed can't go for it there. Bio out of the corner, picked to his pocket. Now it's Ronan Egan. And now the exit pass, Jack Santoro. And the goaltender to beat, and he shoots it wide. Santoro picks up his own rebound. Cycles it back down low. Egan, 2 players in front. Ahlstrom redirects it there, and Gormley dives on it. 2-on-0 right in front of the goaltender. They can't score.
Oh, boy. That was an exciting offensive display on both ends, but so many missed opportunities on grade A chances. It all started off the faceoff. Evan Hoey, a really nice chance on a 3-on-1 after winning the puck out of the zone, and instead of passing it off, decides to take the slap shot, which ended up resulting in an easy save. But a lot of chances on both sides, and that offense starting to pick up a little bit, Dillon.
Evan Hoey on the zone clear. They'll wave off the icing. Tyler Oakley just slowed down a little too much there. Now it's Ahlstrom through center. Jack Santoro tries to feed it back for Ahlstrom. Ahlstrom has it now. Nice shot there. Oh, and it leaks through Gormley. Noah Kaplan, the hat trick. 6-2 Team Egan.
Yeah, a beautiful shot there by Kaplan. And Gormley, he'd tell you he should have had that, as that one squeaked underneath the arm. And the onslaught continues, as that is 6 straight goals for Team Egan.
Sirwa Holland for the bench. Before he was letting us know that he was a +2 at the time. Now he's letting us know it's another minus for Evan Hoey. My question is, if he's so good with the stats, why hasn't he been keeping them for us all season? We needed a stat keeper. It's not like he was behind the bench. Well, Julian Reese has the puck either way. Tyler Oakley cycles it back down. Sirwa tries to feed one in front for Egan, and he tucks it home. Took a second. Sirwa to Egan, 7-2. I can't make any promises, but I do not think the championship game will be like this. But now maybe I shouldn't have said that.
That shows you how much time Ronan Egan had out in front of the net, as he missed the first shot and still had time to collect himself, recover, and put it in the net.
Well, not sure if it's apparent to those watching at home, but defense not exactly high on the priority list. And what tells me that is the fact that we saw the 2 Team Egan players camped out on either side of Liam Gormley just a couple of minutes ago. And the fact that Ronan Egan had all that time and space to recover from his missed opportunity there. Well, now it's Julian Reese again.
And you can tell who he's looking for.
Yeah. You can hear who he's looking for, too. Sirwa, the loudest guy out there by far. Sirwa's got it. Reese Holland for it in the slot. Oh, blocked there by Hoey. Loose puck back. Kerry Neville, turn to the corner by Gormley. Reese finds his coach. Back up top. Oakley now lets one go. Redirected off the outside of the cage. Sirwa sends one in front there. Shut down and back the other way. Ryan Feast tries to feed Michael Peak. He can't do it. And so now Tyler Oakley tries to feed one through. Reese redirects it in, and Sirwa couldn't get a clean touch on it. So he will follow back on again. Oh, he tries to pick Kalega's pocket here. He's going to give Kalega a couple of hooks. Now they'll call a penalty.
We'll see if he tries to debate this
one.
I
see that. I was thinking it could go one of two ways, because that was one of the most clear hooking calls I've ever seen. But it is also Coach Sirwa, and he's going to argue it. I don't remember if I told this story, but I reffed a scrimmage in practice last year. It was right towards the end of the year, and I had the gumption to call Coach Sirwa offsides, and I got an earful for it. But fortunately, I think it was Joe Kalega came up to me afterwards and said, no, that was the right. No, it was Ronan. It was Ronan Egan came up to me afterwards. He said that was the right call. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's always a tough day to wear the stripes.
Yeah,
Coach Sirwa's in the building.
He does not contest the charges currently filed against him, so he sits in the penalty box. Sirwa 2.5 for hooking Joe Kalega. I believe Sirwa's a +4 or +5 at this point. I don't know. We'll ask him after the game. But now back down low. Team Hoey trying to get back into it after surrendering 7 consecutive goals. Kind of folding here in the consolation game. Sean Reed walking in and shooting that one that goes wide. Out of the corner, Owen Thomas now. Inside the blue line, sweeps it back down low. Michael Peak looking towards the blue line, and Thomas sends one in front. Oh, it redirects off of Egan. Does Papathanassiou have it? Apparently he does. I'm not sure how that puck stayed out.
Yeah, and that'll be the end of the period. How exciting, or a quick end to the period, as that puck went in on net and between the legs of Papathanassiou, but somehow hit a stop sign.
What a period, and I have a feeling that there is more offense coming our way. Zach and I are going to take a quick break here. We'll come back for the third period. Capital City Sports Network. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. Just about underway here for the third period of the consolation game. Team Hoey against Team Egan. It's turned into a shooting gallery for those in white. Although Sirois, most noted shooter right now, is in the penalty box. So for Team Hoey, it becomes, well, what can we do with the remaining time? Really an interesting opening act for the championship game coming up at 9:15.
Yeah, and it's certainly exciting for a consolation game. Has a lot of offense on both squads.
A lot of offense, decent amount of humor too. Really the ideal consolation game. Shot by Thomas, knocked down, swatted back out by Egan.
We'll see if Team Hoey can try and close the gap here with a minute left on the power play.
I still wouldn't be surprised if they come back and tie this game, just the way things have gone.
Haven't seen Koeklenberg turn it on yet.
I was just thinking about that. Bio drops it off, and Peak sends one on goal. That one stopped by Papathanasiou. Julian Reese now roaring down the right side. Puck rolled up on him. Gormley trying to poke check him as he comes back around, and Reese comes all the way back down, trying to kill the rest of the power play. 30 seconds or so left on the hooking minor to Sirois. Egan chips it back up. Reese again, shorthanded, cutting in against Hoey. Tries to bounce it off his own skate, can't do it. If there is one play that we have seen more than others in this league, it is the one-on-one try to deke it through the... Oh, that was a quick whistle there. Papathanasiou didn't have it covered. That'll end the penalty to Sirois, though. He's a free man. But the one-on-one, try to stick handle it through defensemen and get denied and poked into the corner. I mean, we've seen that time and time again. And I understand it because the players are trying to see what works. They're trying to make something happen. They're trying to test the limits of their dangling abilities, I guess. But it's just, I mean, come on. Over and over again, you're skating into a defenseman.
If there's any time to do it, it'd be here
Exactly,
in the USCHL.
exactly.
You might as well try it out. You either get some clout from your teammates or you get booed hysterically and heckled from the bench.
Yeah. No, if it was during a regular season game, it'd be a little more troublesome. But it seems like no one has pulled it off quite like Ian Powderly, and it continues to blow my mind because he does the same thing every time. He's the most predictable. Here comes Ahlstrom, another shot goes wide. And still, to this day, I wish we had the video from Powderly's between the legs goal back in week 3. Team Egan can't hold this one in. Ronan's back and playing defense now. Kind of a sign of the times. His team up 7-2. And Ronan will wait to orchestrate the breakout here. Saucer pass, it goes off the toe of Alan Sirois' stick. Shane Wenzel to the corner now. He feeds Evan Hoey. Tries to chip it up for Michael Peak and work things out. Nothing doing there. Egan stopped up at the blue line. Peak picks his pocket. Sends it across now for Wenzel. They come across 2 men over the blue line, and that one shot off the knee of Ahlstrom goes wide. Now they will feed Sirois down the left side. Reinsen cranks that one. Gormley able to stick that one free. Wrapped around to the near side boards. Trying to catch up to that one is Hoey. Blowing a tire, Shane Wenzel. Wristing it in, and Carey Neville goes back. Beg your pardon, it was Ryan Feast, not Shane Wenzel. Feast is the lone forechecker right now for Team Hoey. They'll work this one up. Tyler Oakley, and now the delayed offsides will give Team Egan an opportunity to regroup. Still haven't seen John Koeklenberg in quite some time. Carey Neville shoots that one over the bar. Oakley out of the corner, sending it down low. Something tells me we may have seen the offensive faucet getting turned off here. Bio lets that one go. Easy save, Papathanasiou. Coughed up a pretty sizable rebound, though. So that allows Collega to go back to work, and now Robert Bio in the corner. Collega sends that one off a stick, up and out of play. 10:49 to go in a 7-2 hockey game.
Yeah, and a bit of a slowdown here offensively as maybe players getting a little tired from rushing up the ice on odd man rushes constantly, but we'll see if that picks up the final 10 minutes.
It was an even back and forth in the first period, close game. It was a shooting gallery in the second. 6 of Team Egan's 7 goals coming in that middle frame. And now in the third, it's, well, we'll just let the clock expire. And Evan Hoey cranks one upstairs. Goals in back-to-back games for Evan Hoey, and he's feeling it right now. And he stops the bleeding at 7-3.
Yeah, ends that 7-0 scoreless drought. But Evan Hoey's played pretty well tonight offensively. He had that odd man rush earlier, and there was a really nice keep with the glove. Put it down on the stick, and then absolutely turned into that one and popped the Gatorade bottle on that beautiful shot.
Team Hoey was getting closer and closer there on Papathanasi. You could just feel they were testing him with some of those longer shots. He was giving up some pretty hefty rebounds. And he actually looked like he was a little deep in his goal crease on that long shot by Evan Hoey. Hoey launches his Raleigh rocket towards the net, and it is 7-3 now, 9:25 to go in the third. Oakley in front, trying to get things back in the Team Egan column. Could it be the first of a monumental comeback? Gormley shrugs that one aside. Well, no one seems to want the puck for the moment. Anthony Amato waiting patiently. This is exactly what happened last night. Everybody was basically at a standstill come the third period. Kerry Neville, he'll crank one, and it goes up. It fortunately stays in play. Cranked around far side boards. Owen Thomas. He comes back. Official goes for a tumble. Thomas motoring through center now. Long shot. Papathanasiou makes the save, and fortunately for him, Julian Reese was there to clean up the rebound. Noah Kaplan, 3 goals tonight. Jackson Toro winds and fires one. Gormley with the blocker save. Nice feed there. It goes off the heel of Thomas's stick, so it won't be an icing. I'm sure Thomas wanted to catch that puck cleanly, maybe go in for an opportunity to make it 7-4. Now here's Jack Ahlstrom into the zone, and Sean Reed steals that puck from him. He doubles back now. Reed behind the goal. Sirois waving that stick. Little Sean Avery in front of him trying to throw him off. Haven't seen Sirois in a little while. Collega down the left side. Long shot. Easy save. Papathanasiou. And this time he's able to smother the rebound. And we've got a scrap in front. Collega and Reese. That was the most anticlimactic fight I've ever called.
Would have been great for a full line brawl, have everybody come
Yeah, have everyone just give each other soft glove taps on the side of the head.
Or just see Sirois throw his weight around a little bit. That would have been great.
Well, so he's lined up in the far side corner. Oh, what is he doing? He's having a good time. And, oh, it almost worked there. Reese able to feed the puck. You got to think if you got to think if he would have gotten on his horse there, he may have been able to beat the icing. Does the fake high steps there through center. 7 minutes left in the third period. 7-3 hockey game.
And there is the camp out.
Oh, boy, that would have been something. Sirois trying to hook Sean Reed's leg back. Tries to go to the backhand. In front, off the pad of Gormley. Loose puck comes back, Julian Reese and Shane Wenzel. Reese going to let Wenzel catch up to that, actually, before taking over himself. Reese all kind of crazy skating in his own end. Has a little trouble here. Michael Peak on the forecheck. Now a 3-on-0 right in front. Wenzel's backhander. Oh, what a save! Papathanasiou stretches out, gets the paddle down on the 5-hole, and robs Shane Wenzel of a shore goal.
Yeah, that was a smart move from Shane Wenzel, going on the backhand and trying to outweight Papathanasiou in net, but instead Papathanasiou jumping out to catch that puck before it got any further, and a nice save by number 1 in white.
Looked like he went almost full split there. Now Reese on the exit pass. Bounces too far for Santoro. Hoey chips it in on the backhand, and Julian Reese now off the boards. Wenzel on the intercept, knocked down by Egan. Through center with Ahlstrom and Sirois. Egan, Sirois back door. The pass was too far ahead of him. Cross ice feed, nice shot. Gormley makes the save. On the rebound still Egan. Tangles it in his skates now. Driving wide on Wenzel, stops up. Hoey picks his pocket. And Julian Reese going to let him go. He lets Evan Hoey on a breakaway, and he scores. What? 7-4. Second goal of the game for Evan Hoey. Might be his first ever 2-goal game, at least here at South Carolina.
Yeah, can't tell if that was a show of disrespect or.
I mean, I don't know what we expected out of tonight. I was certainly not expecting to laugh this much. Julian Reese waves off the back checkers. Hoey goes in on the backhand and scores. So now it's 7-4. Now we've got a little bit of a hockey game. Maybe Reese was trying to create a little drama here. It's a 3-goal game with 4.5 to go in the third.
Got a little Globetrotters on ice right now. I love it.
Jokingly said, could it be the start of a huge comeback when Hoey's first goal hit the twine? Now it could be coming true. Peak down the left side. I think we've earned the right to just wildly speculate about the rest of the game by now.
You never know. We've seen bigger.
You've seen crazier things. Or Team Egan could just go down and score and completely ruin everything. That one leaks over Ronan's stick at the blue line. Neutral zone. Egan away from Hoey. Evan Hoey going for the hat trick here. Egan's cross-ice feed able to be taken there by Kaplan. Pulls up, feeds Oakley, shot stopped by Gormley. The rebound chopped off his goal stick. Sent back in front. Gormley down, may have made a second save along the back goal post. Robert Bayo skating out now. Team Hoey. Some lazy skating here. Now it's taken away by Anthony Amato. Waved at by Peak. No one wants to skate anymore. And Amato trying to step by here. Tries to feed Jack Santoro. But instead it's Hoey. He'll fan on the pass. Now take a long shot. Papathanasiou makes the save. It goes off the netting. And we will have a face-off here. 3:07 to go. For a moment there, I thought that might have gone in. It had the potential to be Hoey's third goal of the game.
Yeah, and if he beat Sirois to a hat trick, I'm sure he wouldn't let his head coach hear the end of it. But now back on the ice with 3 minutes to go, and I know he's searching for it.
Sirois back on the ice. So is John Kochlenberg here. He's the near side defenseman. He's on with Evan Hoey. Sirois waiting patiently at the far boards. Jack Ahlstrom leading the play here. Sirois kind of forgotten along the backside there. Pulling up, and Collega fortunately intercepts for Team Hoey. And Sean Reed now back in his own end, feeding Hoey. Tries to send this one up for Joe Collega. Bounces off the head of Julian Reese. Kochlenberg can't get it inside the blue line. 2:18 to go. Julian Reese, cross-ice feed to Sirois. He's got a step here. Sirois with 2 goals already. Sends one across. Ahlstrom, and he scores. Jack Ahlstrom, a little rainbow shot into the back of the net, 8-4. And it is Team Egan's play again.
What a selfless play, huh? Searching for the hat trick. Instead, he decides to dish to Ahlstrom for the tap in. Yeah,
a little bit of the mental game there by Sirois. He knows that everybody thinks he's going for the hat trick. Everyone's thinking shoot, shoot, shoot. Sirois thinking shoot, and he's like, nope, I'll pass.
The leg lift really sold it as well.
Yeah, well, I still wouldn't be surprised if he does end up burying one here in the final minute 35. You know he's not going to get off the ice. Gormley's gone for the extra attacker. That should make things a little easy. Sirois got the puck now. Cross-ice feed, it hops over the stick of Noah Kaplan. Could a 4-goal comeback in the final, now 80 seconds be in the cards. Long shot, empty net, goes wide. Team Hoey still alive here. Here comes Collega, trying to score 4 goals. Knocked down in front. Collega on the backhand. Chance in front. Tangled up. Julian Reese takes it away. Collega goes for a swim in front of the goal. Collega still down on the ice. Long empty net. Shot. He scores. Julian Reese, a 200-foot goal. That'll cap things off. It is 9-4.
Yeah, not too shabby. And I think this is the quickest that we've seen in the USCHL with less than a minute left, a big lead that everybody lines up for the faceoff.
And they'll drop it. No goalie down to our left now. Empty net. Team Egan wants to go for double digits. Gormley comes out. He's in a bit of a pickle here. Ahlstrom trying to knock it down. They'll send it back. Egan lets it go. Hoey has a chance to get the hat trick here. Hoey feeds it in front. Egan lets it go past him. Kerry Neville up now. 2-on-0. Jack Ahlstrom against Gormley. Fakes the shot. Gormley makes the save. Loose puck. Santoro, and it's cleared back out. Kerry Neville the shot. Gormley the save. We've descended into madness here. Gormley looking for the empty net goal. And Sir White. Oh, he hit the goalpost. Well, final score of this one, if we can call it that, 9-4. Pair of goals for Alan Sirois, pair of assists, probably more. We'll go ask him in between periods. Final game of the season for these two teams. I guess that means Team Egan has come in third place, so congratulations to them. But now we get ready for the real one. Real one, air quotes. Team Mecca and Team Peters coming up on the flip side of this. I don't think we will see the same kind of game, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We will find out along with you after a quick ice cut, and we're going to go refill our water bottles here. When we come back, the final game, the championship game here of the USCHL on the Capital City Sports Network presented by SGTV. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. Dillon Clark alongside Zach McKinstry. The final match of the USCHL, the championship game between Team Peters in black and Team Mecca in gray. So glad you could be with us for this one. We are down and we are underway. Team Mecca controlling off the opening faceoff. Ryan McGowan flips this one up. Intended for Cam Mecca. Matt Owen hustling after it now. Mike Bolger jousts with him and Mecca has it. Back in deep, Bolger for Mecca. His shot well wide. Now comes back to the point and Hunter Jackal. Going to walk the line, let one go. Corsello the first stop. Pruden on the rebound. And he uses the glass to scoot this one back out towards the blue line. Rudman tries to send Dylan Greeley back. Cam Mecca down to the ice, back to his feet. Fakes the shot, goes inside, outside on Pruden's shot. Stopped by Corsello. The rebound played away there by Matt Owen. Nice move there by Cam Mecca to create some time and space.
Yeah, what an inside-out move there. And right out of the gate, Cam Mecca is flying into that offensive zone. And he certainly wants to win this USCHL.
We've got some tempo here in the opening stages of the championship game. We will see how long it lasts. Cam Mecca working his way out of his own zone. Tries to move it up now to Joe Foray. Foray across the line. 1 man against 5. His shot stopped by Corsello. The rebound pounced on now by Parker West. Hounded by Foray. The puck now comes to Drew Toten. Cross ice feed. Duncan Hickman on it now. Backhands that one up. Sam Smith across center red. He gets the red line and dumps it in. Back into the offensive zone now. Greeley off a turnover. That one intended for Sam Smith. It winds up back at the point. Hickman dumps it back down low. Toten looking back towards the blue line. Fires one across there. It's intercepted. Gerard Burke tries to get after that one. He dumps Parker West. Burke still on it. Sends one in front. Shotkoski across. Foray wheeling forward. He can't get there. Foray behind the goal. Taking a task there by Duncan Hickman. Minute and a half gone here in this first period. Still scoreless. Gerard Burke on it and behind the goal. Doubled up on. Sam Smith backhands this one up and out, and it goes up over the stick there of Seth Thompson. Full line change here. This one sent back in there by Cunanan. Burke can't get to it. Cross ice feed. Foray slowly back. Jake Thompson now. Played off the boards. Gerard Burke out-muscled there by Greeley. Hickman, quick regroup here. Off the skate there of Matt Owen. Turned over. Nice chance for Shotkoski. Now it's flipped back out by Hickman, and Greeley has a chance here from the red line. Greeley looking for Foray in front. That one ricochets off of Cunanan and goes wide. Out of the corner now, DeChico. Tries to chip this one back up ahead for Chad Lazine. Can't do it. Avery Pruden steps in there, and it comes now to the far side boards and Joe Foray. Foray coughs it up. Now up for Dylan Greeley, but it would not connect. Chad Lazine gets tangled up there. Matt Owen tries to counterattack. Robert DeChico moving out now to the right wing. DeChico stepping over the line here. 1 man against three. Pruden tries to hit him. Nice back pass here. Chad Lazine, all kinds of time and space, and that shot goes off the leg of Dylan Greeley. Chopped at behind the goal by Pruden. It rolls up for Bolger. Now Chad Lazine. At the goal line, he goes back down below it. For Bolger. Back for Lazine. Spinning now and looking back towards the point. Chad Lazine scapes up with it. Pulls up at the hash marks and sends it back down low. Intended for Bolger. It goes off the boards there. Past Colin McHale. Duncan Hickman now out of the corner. Finds Drew Toten. Greeley smacks his stick on the ice. He's got the puck, and now it's off to the near side and Avery Pruden. Greeley goes for the line change. Pruden springs Toten now. Offensive zone behind the goal. Toten blind pass right in front, and Russell makes the first good save of the hockey game. Chad Lazine on that rebound, motoring on now through center, 7 in gray. Chad Lazine gains the blue line, pulls up and loses the puck now in the feet of Shotkoski. Ryan McGowan works it free, back for Lazine, and it hops over his stick. Rudman works on him, chips this back up now. Drew Toten tries to chip it past DeChico. Lazine able to swat that back in, but it is offsides, and we'll have a stoppage here. 11:06 to go in a scoreless first period.
Yeah, and it looked early on like Team Peters was playing a little bit on their heels as Team Mecca was pressing offensively, trying to get as many chances as they could in the offensive zone. And then one odd man rush could be the difference as Team Peters worked their way down there. Trip Russell made a really nice save, but all of a sudden, we'll see if Team Peters can pick up that momentum.
And Cam's back on the ice. He'll try to push the momentum and tilt the ice again. But right now it's Luke Rudman, cross ice feed. Rudman sliding on his back after he stumbled there. Now it's Shotkoski weaving in his own zone. Joe Foray forces a turnover. Lucky for Shotkoski, he gets it back off the outside of the goal. Hunter Jackal narrowly sidesteps Sam Smith. Joe Foray tries to reach after it. Now it's Rudman chipping this one back up. Seth Thompson sends it across. Now Hunter Jackal. behind his own goal, and the safety in behind Trip Russell's net. Jackal off the boards to the skates of Luke Rudman. Back now, Jackal. Stepping in, Dillon Greeley trying to outmuscle Jackal. Trying to outwork there. The finesse, not quite enough. They'll go D to D. Team Mecca in their own zone. Thompson lost side of the puck. Matt Owen tries to capitalize on it. He can't do that, and now it's Gerard Burke with Joe Foray, a 2-on-1. Burke now curling back. He doesn't have anybody behind him. Sends one in front. Ricochets in, and Owen Corsello with a right pad save. Matt Owen hops on, and he's motoring back on through center. Tries to chip one around the defenseman there. DeChico stands him up. Flips his puck back out to center. Prudent on it there, and he will ladle that one in, a skipping puck in on Trip Russell that touches the boards behind the goal.
Yeah, really nice save by Corsello earlier on there. A quick reaction as that puck was deflected on net.
Nearly a defensive zone turnover here by Team Mecca. Drew Toten and Dillon Greeley forechecking a lot in this hockey game. Now it pays off here. Prudent sends it back in. Matt Owen to the corner to play that one. Away from Gerard Burke. Owen stumbles. On his knees, he plays that puck and scoots it. In behind the goal, he tries to go to Sam Smith, but instead, Team Mecca takes over. Nice breakout pass. Cam's got it down the left side. Only Prudent to beat. Pulls up, tries to go inside. And he lost the puck and appears to be a little shaken up on the play. Avery Prudent stepping away there from Colin McHale. Flips this one back out, end over end. Tangling up there, Smith and Toten. This one comes just back outside. Almost a quick counterattack here. Mike Bolger against Duncan Hickman. Bolger catches up to it. He's got Colin McHale with him. Bolger pulls up, moves back in front. Burke in the slot. That one top. Back in there. They score. Colin McHale gets the first goal of the finals. Cam Mecca's team off to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, nice finish by McHale and a really nice passing display out in front of the net as a little between the wet legs away from the goal. Pass out in front. Corsello's made a couple nice saves so far, but he couldn't get to that one. As again, a perfect pass right into the sweet spot to knock that one home.
Nice feed, and all got started by Mike Bolger hustling in and beating Duncan Hickman back to that loose puck. Stretches the defense out, and it is a 1-0 lead here for Team Mecca, the number 2 seed throughout this tournament. Team Peters, the number 1 seed in this one. They were 6-2-1 in the regular season. Team Mecca has this puck in behind their own goal. They finished 4-3-2. Just one game above 500. Joe Foray is able to slap this puck back in. Ryan McGowan tries to chip at it there. Luke Rudman sends that one in front, all in Team Peters. Nearly having an opportunity to tie. Greeley, cross-ice feed. Parker West, top of the circles, and he'll send it back in. Shotkoski down there with Rudman. Chip back now, Luke Rudman behind the goal. Works it up to Foray, hash marks. Now Greeley, high slot, lets one go. Save made by Russell, the rebound sent to the corner. Jackal picks it up. He's got McGowan back there with him. Able to feed Chad Lazine. Wants to go to Joe Foray. He'll carry things instead over the blue line. Lazine, undresses Parker West there. Bailed out by Dillon Greeley. Bolger on the loose puck. Sends one in front there off the shin guard of Greeley. It bounces to the corner. Now up top, McGowan. Long shot. Easy stick save, Corsello. Lurching down from the blue line, it is Hunter Jackal. Knifed off his stick, and now Dillon Greeley tries to pull things back down into the neutral zone. Mike Bolger takes over. Cross-ice feed. Ryan McGowan steps up. And he can't feed Joe Foray. He's able to swat that puck from his backside. Parker West. Quick counterattack here for Team Peters. Luke Rudman down the right wing. At the goal line, takes a sharp angle shot. It catches the back pad of Russell. Now in front, that shot goes through the crease and wide. West gallops after this one, taking hard into the boards. Tempo increasing here. Matt Owen behind the goal. Left-handed shot, tries to look back towards the point. There's a lost stick back there to the left of Trip Russell's net. Parker West's point shot directed in front. Save made by Russell. The net is off. They score. But the net was locked. The net was dislodged first before Sam Smith potted the goal. No goal. 6 minutes to go in the first. It'll remain 1-0.
Yeah, and an unfortunate break for Team Peters as Trip Russell was down on the ground and there was no one out in front of that goal. If it stayed on its bearing, it would have been a sure goal. But instead, a bad break for the men in black, and they'll have to reset.
Some luck there by Russell. It looked like, I couldn't tell for sure, but it may have been Russell's leg that kicked the goalpost off as he tried to spread out to make that first save. So after the good fortune there for Team Mecca, DeChico is back to play it in the gray zone here. At center off the boot of Duncan Hickman. DeChico following on, has his head up through center. Takes a shot there. It goes off the leg of Avery Pruden. They battle for it in the corner. DeChico and Pruden. DeChico, the defenseman now. Out of the corner. Now across for Shotkoski. Inside 5 to go here in the first period. Shotkoski looking back towards the point. DeChico is there. He'll feed him the puck. DeChico underneath. Cam Mecca looking to get something started, and the puck went past his stick. Seth Thompson now behind the goal. Mecca racing after it. Can he beat Drew Toten there? Taken to the boards, and DeChico unable to hold that puck in at the blue line. So he'll go all the way back. Line change for both clubs. DeChico off the boot there of McHale. Taken now and moved back in there by Nick Shotkoski, and Tripp Russell will hold for a faceoff.
Yeah, smart play by Tripp there on the puck that squeaked in to ice it before Shotkoski got down there and applied pressure. But really some exciting matchups so far here tonight. A lot of offense on both sides. This one a lot more clean than we saw in that consolation game. A lot less laughs as well. So you can tell the desire to win this USCHL is high.
Saved by Russell right off the draw there. That's Dylan Greeley's first really good look at the goal so far in this one. He's been one of the standout players for Team Peters and one of the main reasons they were starting to run away with this league.
Yeah, he played really great on Monday both ways. Had some defensive gems as well as some offensive performance as well. And he's certainly someone to look out here for Team Peters.
Oh, Lazine feeds Bolger, and a delayed offsides call there. He made us wait for it. Some dramatic timing there. Face off outside the offensive zone. Alan Sirois back in the bleachers now, cheering on the officials. 3:07 to go, 1-0 hockey game thanks to Colin McHale. Icing waved off here. Zach Kananen behind the goal, and he'll battle there with Dylan Greeley. Swept up now for McHale. Zone exit pass. Bolger has to reach behind him to pick up the puck. But he does, and he's staple gun in front of the Team Peters bench. McHale follows on, breaking into the offensive zone. Shotkoski gives him a rough ride. Back to the point. Bolger, quick release there, goes off a skate and into the corner. Foray taps for Wes. Back for Foray here. Zone exit. Dylan Greeley tries to work it out and wants to hit Shotkoski, and he does. Shotkoski to the corner against Kananen. Chips things on now for Greeley on the reverse. Swooping in, tries to toe drag around Mike Bolger. It's taken into the boards now. Hunter Jackal on the loose puck. Taken now, hash marks. And now Chad Lazine will work it from the safety and behind his own goal line. Colin McHale tries to feed Bolger. Matt Owen intercepts. He steps in, makes a nice move. Owen to the goal, tries to feed Toe, and he couldn't spin around. Hunter Jackal shut him down. Owen still tries to jam play on the wraparound. Loose puck comes up top to Rudman. Sent down to Sam Smith. Battle for it there with Jackal. Drew Toten behind the net. Another battle. Mecca picks his pocket. Almost lost his balance there. Mecca storming out of the defensive zone here. And it's dumped back in by Matt Owen. Line change for both teams. Looks like Mecca was almost able there to break out of the zone. Final 90 seconds of the first period. Comes back in behind the red line. Joe Foray can't come up with it. Dylan Greeley's been on for a while here. Stick handles in and shoots one that deflects off the stick of Hunter Jackal and out of play.
Yeah, a minute 20 here left in this first period, and perhaps the most competitive action we've seen between two teams so far this season in the USCHL. It seemed like Team Mecca out of the gate was going to take it away, as a lot of offense on the other end of the ice to start this game, but since then Team Peters has really taken over and are now getting extended zone time.
Pruden dumps this back into the near side corner. Mecca tries to move it past him. Hickman hustling after that one. No icing here. Hickman skating in behind Corsello. Hickman hanging on to that speed. Feeds one there off the boot of Joe Foray at the blue line. Hickman stays after it here. Defenseman into the corner. Foray follows him there. Hickman doubled up on. Rolling puck now to Cam Mecca. Final 30 seconds of the period. He gets a full head of steam, cutting now through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Shooting one. Corsello the save. Rebound. Mecca. Corsello stopped that one on the rebound. Almost went in again. Mecca lets one go. Corsello punches it aside. Foray into the corner. Gerard Burke helps him out. Matt Owen is there as well as Dillon Greeley. Gerard Burke, 9 seconds here, creeping down McGowan from the point. It's lost on the backside of the net. Burke will be tied up by Pruden, taken to the boards. And time will expire here in the first. 1-0 the score thanks to Colin McHale. End-to-end action. Exciting here. We'll take a brief break, and when we come back, second period of the USCHL final. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. Just about to start period number 2 here. Some end-to-end action through the first. It went by so quick. Almost didn't feel like a full period. Well, I mean, I guess it's because technically it wasn't. Running clock, 15-minute periods here in the USCHL. Though if we get to the end of the line here and things are tied up or a 1-goal game, they'll start stopping the clock inside 2 minutes. We've got a little bit of a ways to go until we get to that point. Right now it's Ryan McGowan at the point. Early on in the second period where his team leads it 1-0. Bolger hasn't spent a lot of time on the ice. Oh, and now McGowan lost his stick. Luke Rudman rushing in behind him. Out of the corner. Trying to create some opportunities here. Colin McHale comes back to negate that opportunity. And now it's Drew Toten into the corner here. Watched there by Thompson. Toten into the slot. Can't get a clean shot off. It comes down to Sam Smith. It rolls up on him. He can't settle it down. McGowan flips this one out. Thompson ducked under that one, past McHale. Now back to Parker West. Avery Pruden looping out from behind the net. Tries to pass, I guess, to himself here. Now DeShico shuts that one down. DeShico on the counterattack, tries to feed someone into the slot, but nobody is home. So it will be Parker West's puck. Off the stick of Avery Pruden, now to Luke Rudman. Far side board. Nice play there by Matt Owen to chip it in. Behind the goal, he tangles with Zach Kananen. And now Cam Mecca. Flipped out on the backhand. Past the stick of Colin McHale. Parker West rolling after this one. Zone exit. Onto the skate, and now the stick of Dillon Greeley. Tries to feed Shotkoski. Kind of split the wickets there on him. Back skating, Joe Foray, long shot, easy stick save Russell. DeShico, 2 minutes gone here in the second. Hickman fresh from the bench, can't hold the puck in, so we'll just flip it end over end. DeShico down to play it. Dropping it off Kananen, and now Cam Mecca down the left side. He's got Chad Lazine and Gerard Burke with him. Mecca lost the puck, now to the corner, wants to reverse and find Burke. Swept up there by Matt Owen. Now Dillon Greeley and Duncan Hickman joins him. Back for Greeley. Pulling up, he's got Shotkoski in the slot, but Mecca comes back and picks it off. Mecca can't make the pass, now a bouncing puck. Can Burke catch up to it? Nice hand-eye coordination there, and it's Chad Lazine. Oh, and they'll call high stick on Gerard Burke. Otherwise, it would have been a fine opportunity for Team Mecca to score.
Yep, that's looked like a good call as that stick came up high right before he entered the zone. But a really nice effort after Team Peters had a pretty nice onslaught and a good forecheck in their offensive zone.
Cam Mecca, typically a left winger, Stepping in to take the draw here. They'll swat blindly at that one. And now Chad Lazine sends it back in, but Jackal missed it. This will be an opportunity for Toten to forecheck. Almost forces a turnover here. Ryan McGowan coughs it up. Toten in the slot. He's got Rudman, but he can't get a clean shot off. Now he does. Ricochets up and over. Sam Smith behind the goal. Rudman works it back up top. Pruden. Gator one more time. Bounces. Toten can't settle it down. Now it's Chad Lazine. Couple of stutter steps there. 3 back checkers now for Team Peters. That one in front, and it redirects out of play. Almost a couple of good opportunities for Team Mecca, or Team Peters rather, all because that back pass to Hunter Jackal got coughed up.
Yeah, and then that led to a pretty nice forecheck from Team Peters as they turned that puck over, won it up against Trip Russell, and a couple of nice shots, and then nice recovery from Team Mecca to work down the other end and get a shot off or a pass across the slot against Trevor Corsello.
Neutral zone faceoff, won by Team Mecca. Jackal slings this one back in. It's Pruden back to play it. 4 in black. He'll reverse it now. Intended for Parker West. Bolger galloping after that one. He'll shoot it back down for Joe Foray, but West on that one. Now he finds Pruden. Difficult zone exit here. They'll send it all the way back down. And an easy icing here. 10:28 to go in the second.
Yeah, and this is where Team Mecca could really capitalize. Haven't seen that spark that we saw out of the gate in that first period, but now a couple of chances in the offensive zone, some tired legs out there for Team Peters, and we'll see what happens.
I think if the score stays at 1-0, I wouldn't be surprised to see Team Mecca double up and send Bolger out there with Cam to really try and get a spark going here, because they've got a lead, but it is not in any way secure. Joe Foray tries to lead Bolger. Now he's got McGowan down the left side. Pulls up and his shot goes wide. Bolger chips it down, and that play will result in a face-off as the puck has kissed the netting. 9:42 to go in the second. Still a 1-0 goal game thanks to the goal by Colin McHale.
And Trevor Corsello's got to stay on his toes because he's getting tested left and right. And on the other end, Trip Russell has done a good job tonight. Both goalies have done pretty good jobs so far here this season. Trevor Corsello came in, didn't really know what to expect at the start of the season, and he's done a pretty good job here in this USCHL.
Yeah, Corsello has been one of the standout goaltenders through this 10-week trial. Another icing here. Wouldn't be surprised to see him join the team in some capacity once a regular season begins, whenever that would be. Still don't have any official word on that. Should it be in the spring? Should it be next fall? I can say for both of us, I certainly hope it's sooner rather than later, because we've only got a couple of months left here to bring you hockey in the great state of South Carolina. Pruden now fires this back off the boards. Parker West looking for a zone exit. He finds it, but not on the tape of a friendly player. So instead, DeChico wheels and deals. Sends it back. Nice feed up to Cam Mecca through the gut. Now to the right wing. Mecca pulls up. His shot wide again. Out to center. Gerard Burke and DeChico. Team Mecca not getting sustained pressure, but now here's a chance for Cam. Tries to dangle around Avery. Pruden can't do it. Smacks his stick in frustration. They get these opportunities. Team Peters can clear the zone, but Team Mecca gets right back in and gets after it again. Shotkoski forechecking. Nice turnover there. He steals it from Parker West. To the far corner boards. Rudman sweeps it on. Thompson sends it back in. Burke after it. He'll meet Parker West there. West fires it back around again on the reverse. Toten tries to chip this one free. He gets rubbed out. Now it's Luke Rudman over the line. Makes a nice move. Rudman almost gets held up there. His shot wide again. Russell gets turned around. Shotkoski waiting. Hickman also waiting. Matt Owens trying to pick up his stick. He's just going to fall on the puck. Play continues. Now it's moved back out.
That's unfortunate. A really good opportunity building right there, but Matt Owen just couldn't pick up his stick and keep the puck in.
Hickman driving wide now on DeChico. Taken to the boards. He'll keep battling for it. Matt Owen joins as well. Hickman finds Owen and redirects off his stick back to the point in Foray. Owen at the hash marks. Long shot knocked away. Joe Foray inside 7 minutes, gaining speed. He's got some time here and some space on Greeley. Nice move between his own legs, but Greeley takes him to the boards. No movement there. Now Foray finally gets it back to the point. McGowan, long shot, never got on goal. A double deflection, moves it into the corner now. Bolger feeds one in front. It goes off the skate of Foray, almost into the back of the net. Sam Smith receives the Greeley pass, looking to go back to him. Greeley, nice stick lift there by McGowan. And now Lazine chips it back for his defenseman, who moves it to his defensive partner. And now getting it back, that man is Ryan McGowan. And a turnover here. Toten almost able to feed that one over to Matt Owen. Kept onside, though, by Joe Foray. Toten spun around by Zach Kananen there. Foray still on it now. And now Ryan McGowan tries to move things back out. Near side, Mike Bolger. Skating a little slower now. Finds Foray, high slot, has a chance, and his shot goes wide. Time and time again, these high danger opportunities, they just end up in the corner. Case in point now, Chad Lazine tangles with Matt Owen. Greeley works the puck free. Now on for Duncan Hickman. Some tired bodies out there right now. At the end of a back and forth second period here. Toten lowers the shoulder, pulls it in front, and he scores! Drew Toten, tie game. What an individual effort.
Yeah, and that was a lot of stamina on that left wing, staying on the ice for that long and then beating the defenseman on that left side, working his way in. McGowan just getting there a step late as Toten found that doorway right in front of the crease and poked it home to tie this one up.
Long stretch of inactivity for Trip Russell. Then all of a sudden he's staring down Drew Toten on almost a breakaway there. He got the inside edge on the defenseman. And now off the draw, Sam Smith picks right up where they left off. His shot fought off by Russell. Rebound sent over the bar. Russell sent sprawling. He's lost his glove. To the point now. Russell has got all of his equipment now. Wes's shot, and Russell makes the save, and he's got
with the glove
in that catching glove.
Yeah, pretty impressive play by Russell to recover that quickly. And good recognition by Team Peters to send a puck on net to try and keep that goaltender, catch him napping.
Off the draw, Hunter Jackal sends a backhander off the boards to McHale. Taken away by Luke Rudman. Now following on, Sam Smith has a chance. Shot Koski with him in the slot. Smith, nice move. Sharp angle shot all on the rebound. Almost deflected off of Mecca's stick. Couple of bodies come together. Luke Rudman on it now. Around shot Koski. He'll take Jackal to the corner. Now stepping out. High slot on his backhand. Plays it to Parker West, but Mecca pokes it between his legs. Going to be a sprint now for Cam Mecca. Catches up to it. Doesn't have much of an angle. Makes a nice move on Pruden there. Bailed out, though, by Luke Rudman. This one up off the skate of Nick Shotkoski. We've got, the closest thing we're going to have to fans in this building. It's pretty much all of the players from the last game. They've stuck around to watch the championship. Nice to have some people in the stands to watch a game here. Greeley following on. He's going to have an opportunity. Greeley shot, save, Russell, rebound, they score! Matt Owen cashes in. It's 2-1.
The chance for Trip Russell after giving up back-to-back goals, and Team Peters takes the lead. Dillon Greeley, right place, right time. That puck just bounced out to him, and what a finish by Matt Owen, who saw that one-timer out in front of him, and he didn't miss it. Nice shot as Trip Russell couldn't get back over.
Yeah, set play there. Dillon Greeley with the pass off the pads. Only thing Russell can do there is try and steer that rebound out and away. By the time it popped out into the high slot, he was kind of up the river without a paddle there. Easy cash in there by Matt Owen. He buries it, making no mistake.
Nice celly, too.
Yeah, that's been pent up for a little while. Toten finds Greeley. Tries to split four men, and that one redirected off the pad in the goal stick of Russell. That's the shot by Owen. Loose in front to the point. West, long shot, knocked down by Burke. He might have a breakaway. Gerard Burke back against Corsello. The shot hit the goal post. Loose puck comes back out. Counter-attacking again. West tries to feed Matt Owen. Knocked down by DeChico. 3-on-2. West gains the zone. Tries to send one across. Stick to the corner by Russell. Drew Toten inside 2 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-1 Team Peters after they trailed 1-0. A shot directed on goal, save made. Owen, 2 big saves by Russell. He denies Matt Owen. Loose in front of backhander. They stole. It goes. It's in the goal. Matt Owen scores. Couldn't tell if it hit the side of the net. It's in the back of the net. 3-1 Team Peters.
Yeah, and that's just a bad break there. Trip Russell makes a pair of fantastic saves. Another quick reaction save off a deflection. And then again, that puck bouncing around out in front. And Matt Owen on the backhand hits something before it gets to the net. A changeup that gets by Trip Russell and puts Team Peters out 3-1. And boy, it's getting exciting now.
It's getting exciting indeed. Right off the faceoff, Cam Meck is incensed. He wants to get back into this one. Mike Bolger sends it back in now. Mecca below the goal line, off the outside of the cage. McGowan following on. Corsello punches at that one awkwardly. He makes the save. The puck now in the corner. Scooting back out, Nick Shotkoski flips this one back up. Kicked at there by Duncan Hickman. Sam Smith now back out to center. Hunter Jackal taken away here. A step for Sam Smith. Diving after it. What a defensive play by McGowan, but he draws a penalty. Shotkoski on the delayed penalty. Now they will blow it dead. And will it be a penalty shot? Will it be a penalty shot or a delayed penalty here? 34.2 left in the second period. They've stopped the clock while they sort out what exactly they want to do here.
T. Peters wants the penalty shot, that's for sure.
Oh, and with good reason.
We'll see if the fans chirping Trip Russell has any effect.
34.2 to go here in the second period. Got some visitors up in the booth. Ronan Egan, Joe Collega have stuck around. What do you think of the compete level in this game?
I don't know. Russell's let in a couple softies.
So the goaltending abilities for Team Mech are in question.
Well, I think it's the Matty O goal scoring abilities are the hot take.
Matt Owen's a difference maker. We've got 2.5 minutes up on the board. It is a penalty to Ryan McGowan. Team Peters trying to get a late goal here in the second. It goes all the way back down. 3-1 they lead. Though it was a 3-1 lead. Now a chance in front. Short-handed, a shot, they score. Cam Mecca off the feed from Mike Bolger. Short-handed goal, it's 3-2.
Well, there you have it. You talked about that Bolger-Mecca connection earlier on, and the short-handed opportunity really caught Team Peters napping in the defensive zone. A nice 1-2 back pass, and it got by Corsello to end this second period, and we got an exciting third period set to come your way.
Absolutely. We'll step aside for just a moment. When we come back, we will bring you that third here on the Capital City Sports Network. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. Moments away from the third period. Ryan McGowan still in the penalty box for a minute 56 after the tripping call, but it was a shorthanded goal. Cam Mecca teaming up with Mike Bolger there to make it a 3-2 game. For all the marbles here in the USCHL, Dillon Greeley now working things back, still on the power play. He's out there with Shotkoski. Cross ice feed, looking backdoor prudent. It was deflected nicely away by Colin McHale. Toten down low with Greeley, has to turn around and find that puck. Looking towards the point, hesitation there by Greeley, goes back down low to Toten. Toten looking for Greeley, tangled in front there with Thompson. Greeley to the point. Matt Owen, he's got 2 goals tonight. Out now to the corner. DeChico. Prudent finds Toten. Tries to center one. Comes to the corner and rolls up now for Matt Owen. Prudent walking. Has the puck now. Sweeps it towards the net. Deflected in front. Bouncer there. Russell tries to seal it off. No goal. Play whistle dead. The net is off.
Yeah, as that clock starts to roll. Under 14 here left in this one. And Team Mecca really trying to kill off this penalty. If they can do it successfully, you got a 1-goal game, you got the momentum, and you got Cam Mecca and Mike Bolger.
Yeah. Off the defensive zone draw, it goes between the legs of Zach Kananen. And it was just a few weeks ago. Team Mecca coming back on Team Peters with the 3 goals in 45 seconds to win the hockey game. Mecca clears the zone here. All the way down, Corsello stops it. So if they can score 3 goals in 45 seconds to win the game, 1-goal deficit shouldn't be too much to handle. Prudent driving wide. Russell makes the save, but he gave up a juicy rebound there. Greeley pounces on it. Sharp angle shot. That hit Russell high. He didn't know where the rebound was. McGowan out of the box. They've killed it off. Prudent back down low. Matt Owen after it, looking for the hat trick. Tries to reverse, no one home. Now it's taken by DeChico and moved out off the boards. Joe Foray will come all the way back down, and it will be an icing.
Yeah, and this gives Team Mecca a chance to reset. They've killed the penalty, and now they have to do work in the offensive zone. After this whole third period, it's been all Team Peters. We'll see if Captain Cam Mecca can turn it on and get his team going.
Sam Smith to take the offensive zone draw. It's 1 to the corner now. Zach Kunanen, Smith, a couple of redirects. Now Mecca gets his feet moving up ice. To the offensive zone, Mecca. He's got Gerard Burke with him and Mike Bolger. They're on the ice together again. Bolger to Mecca. Feet in front. It pops all the way up in there. They score! No goal. It's waved off. It was put in with a high stick. Mecca shaking his head. That's the right call, though. Oh, he'll argue that was at the crossbar level, but it was a little bit above.
Yeah, and that was another play that we saw. A jam shot ended up popping up into the air, and great hand-eye coordination to get to that puck. But, yeah, stick too high over that crossbar. A good finish, but it won't count.
So now both teams have had a goal disallowed. 3-2, the score remains. Team Peters with the lead. McGowan feeds Joe Foray. Bessemer to the zone now. Shotkoski tangles with him. Centering pass in front. Lazine swats at the bouncing puck again. This time he won't try to bat it in. It's Shotkoski. Sends one in front. Picked off nicely. Nick Shotkoski, 1 man against 4. Sends one on goal. Easily stick to the corner by Russell. Parker West. Now Bessemer again. Over the line, tries to stick handle through everybody. Dillon Greeley will gladly take over. Seems like he's been on the ice for this entire game. Greeley dropping it back now for Foray. To the corner, he gets after it now with Drew Toten. Toten behind the net, watched there by Thompson and Hunter Jackal. Jacob Thompson works it free to Chad Lazine. Now feeding Bessemer. Pulling up on Foray. Lazine joins him. Quick shot, easily punched away by Corsello. Battle in the corner. Greeley tries to get after it with one hand. Now he does, working away from Bolger. Up the wall, Drew Toten. Now Bolger, right in front. That puck pops all the way up and comes to rest just in front of the face-off circle here. McGowan's shot goes wide. West taken down. Kept alive by McHale. Sent in, tipped in front, and Corsello kicks it aside. Nice opportunity by Bolger. It comes back out. Russell lets it go to Jackal. 9:47 to go. 1-goal game. Bolger nearly coughs the puck up to Toten. Bolger gets low. Skates himself out of trouble here. He's got one more man to beat Matt Owen. Now he's free in the neutral zone. Punched off his stick there by Sam Smith. Owen counterattacks. It's Toten. Stood up there. Bolger tries to pick Smith's pocket. They'll cycle this one back in and go for a change. Colin McHale, D to D, Thompson. Fans on the clearing attempt. Burke away from Joe Bessemer. Shotkowski stepping in. His shot goes to the corner. Loose stick in that far face-off circle. Matt Owen looking for the hat trick. Sends it in front. Puck still loose. Sam Smith on it now. Into the corner with McHale. Shotkowski sweeping it up now for Rudman. Haven't seen him in a little while. Rudman skates across the line. Lets one go. Stick save Russell. Rebound. Sam Smith dusts it off. Lets it go. Knocked down in front. Still in the slot. Can't be cleared by Burke. Held in by Hickman. Rising shot hits the glass. Owen on that one. His shot sent wide to the corner. Now Hickman pumps it back around, and no one in a friendly sweater is there. Jackal now, they'll continue to go back and forth, but Greeley takes it away from him. Into the slot. Greeley's shot. Russell fights it off. Still the puck is loose, and finally a whistle.
And Trip Russell just bailed out his team. That was an extended zone time for Team Peters. A big chance after big chance. And you can see how tired those guys are as they skate off the ice, having to defend a long time. Seth Thompson lost his stick, and as soon as he took off to go grab it, it opened that lane. A big shot from in front of the blue line. And Trip Russell, another big save. He's coming up big here as we move to 7:45 in this third.
Offensive zone draw. One back, Joe Foray, Duncan Hickman. His shot redirected wide. Tried to chip back in front. Greeley knifed away by Mecca. Now here's a chance. Chad Lazine with Mecca. Leaned on there. Nicely defended by Rudman. He's forced to the corner. Lazine still battling with him. Rudman fires it out. Gets his team out of trouble. Toten up the wall. Helped by Greeley. Now Rudman 2-on-1 with Foray. Nicely defended there by DeChico. Forces him to make a chance, and a shot there turned aside by Russell. Up now, Wes off his skates. Moved back in, Chad Lazine. Twirling now, neutral zone, coughed up though. Here comes Toten, 2-on-1. Nice job by DeChico to force him wide. Out of the corner here, McGowan uses the glass to try and get out of danger. Greeley holds it in at the line. Glove down by Rudman. Swept away DeChico. Not after it, instead it's Toten. 6:43 to go, a 3-2 game. Team Mecca trails by one thanks to a shorthanded goal from Cam Mecca. Mike Bolger, cross-ice feed, skated into by the captain. Mecca sides it across there. Bolger can't connect. Chops it away. Mecca in front. DeChico, shot goes wide. McGowan reverses. Team Mecca in the middle of a line change in the offensive zone. This puck avoids everybody. Icing was waved off.
And how about the intensity? We've seen some of the hardest defensive efforts so far in the USCHL in this game. A lot of players pushed off the puck and a lot of heavy forechecks so far in this one.
Crisp pass there. McGowan finds Bolger. Head fake at the top of the circles. Tries to hit Bessemer. Burke dusts it off and sends a bouncer to the corner. Pruden held in. McGowan. Another bouncer over the stick of Parker West. Up now, Sam Smith tries to chip this one out. Now it's Shotkowski. Nick Shotkowski, and offsides, though Russell did make the save.
Yeah, 5:30 to go here in period number 3, and it really has been back and forth. Team Peters not letting off the gas right now with that 1-goal lead, and Team Mecca doing everything they can to bite, claw, and scratch back into this game.
Matt Owen on the neutral zone faceoff. It's won instead by Team Mecca. Hunter Jackal gains the zone. Knocked off there by Parker West. As we approach the 5-minute mark. Owen pries that puck out of the skates of Gerard Burke. Now it's Joe Bessemer across for Zach Kananen. Kananen pulls up, and Matt Owen again. Playing a 200-foot game in this one. Gets things back out, and Hunter Jackal weaving back, trying to look for an open man. He finds him in Kananen. Chipped in by McHale. He'll follow Avery Pruden into the zone. Wraps it up the wall. Owen held in nicely by Kananen. Backhanded away, Dillon Greeley. Jackal comes across to make the play. Burke, now Jackal. Cross for Kananen. He works his way out, uses the boards. Icing waved off, though everyone in a black sweater wanted it. Greeley forces a turnover here. Owen was looking to feed him the puck, but miscommunication there. West chips it in as Greeley will head back to the bench. And a slow start out here for Jackal. Easily picked off, though, by Toten. Not so easily brought into the zone. He'll lose it. Joe Foray comes back. Luke Rudman past Foray. Sees a friendly sweater in Hickman. Nice pass reception. It goes into the corner. Hickman against Jackal. Now Hickman battling to the corner. The defenseman hopping up here. Hickman still with it. Now it's Foray in front. Bouncer now settled down by Smith. Looking. What does he find? Doubles back instead and hangs on to it. Now moves to Joe Foray. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the third. Mecca, a little gassed. He's got some left in the tank. Here comes Mecca flying down the left wing. Pulls up. He scores! Cam Mecca ties the game at 3, blazing down the wing.
And who else? Who else to create a spark but the captain? Cam Mecca, who has been dedicated in this game. You have seen how much passion he has in this last leg of the USCHL. And he cooks Duncan Hickman on the left wing, works his way in, gets that inside edge, and then beats Trevor Corsello on the backhand moving in. Beautiful finish, beautiful effort, and a tie game with 2:30 to go.
It's always been the most exciting when these two teams come together. Except this time they've tied the game with 2.5 minutes to go. Should the game stay tied? Not sure if we'd go to an overtime frame or maybe a shootout. But right now, still a lot of hockey to be played, and Dillon Greeley's got the puck down the right side. Can't curl around a defenseman. So it's Thompson and now back out. Bouncing puck. McHale will get after it. No icing. He's in behind Pruden. Pruden sweeps that puck away from McHale. 2 minutes exactly. Roller back out to center. Shotkoski, 2-on-1 with Rudman. Shoots one. Russell to save the rebound. Punched back out. Out of the corner. Looking like DeChico again. Now Mike Bolger. Oh, he broke his stick as he took the shot. Puck's still loose, though. Coughed up. Now loose in front. Pruden can't get after. Corsello makes a big save to deny Colin McHale. Glove down nicely by Gerard Burke. Bolger back on the bench. Mecca's on in exchange. Hopefully Bolger has an extra stick over there. Mecca off the turnover, has a chance. High slot, feeds it in front, deflected, and Corsello stops it. Big chance for Gerard Burke. Minute 10 to go in regulation here. Tied at 3. Championship game of the USCHL. Toten in front off the outside of the cage. Rudman in the corner. Rolled up now, it's Mecca. Looking for the zone exit. Zach Kananen finds Gerard Burke on the near side. He's in with Mecca. Drop pass. Smith read it nicely. Coughs it up again. Burke on now for Mecca. He's got McGowan at the point. Holds on to it. They'll rotate. Sent back down. No one home. It's Joe Foray instead. Chad Lazine to the corner, bringing pressure. Kananen intercepts. Long shot, redirected and sent wide. Parker West sweeps it underneath. Sam Smith, one more time. Lazine to forecheck. 25 to go. Underneath, Parker West one more time. Punched back out, and now it's McGowan. Will they play for overtime? Will they try to win it here? And now Rudman shooting it back up. Just heard Evan Hoey from down below. As Matt Owens got a chance, so it's knifed away. Final 5 seconds. Hoey has set a best-of-5 shootout as we hit the end of regulation here. So the final game of the season comes down to a shootout. Something we've not seen in this building since Vanderbilt back in 2018, if my memory serves me correctly. The Gamecocks lost that shootout.
Yeah, and what a way to end it.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good ride here with the USCHL. We didn't know what to expect coming in, whether it was going to be competitive, whether the guys were going to take it seriously, because you don't really know with team-on-team scrimmages. It's what you do in practice. And these guys have taken it seriously, and it really shows in this game how passionate these teams are and how competitive these guys are and want to win.
Yeah, and you see Mike Bolger skating off the ice now with his broken stick. They're going to want to get him a fresh one, because if there's anybody on that team beside Cam Mecca that you want to take a shootout, it's Mike Bolger.
Yeah, and this really puts a spotlight on Trevor Corsello, the young goaltender. It's with a shootout, you get a one-on-one situation, and it brings out, the best in everyone. All eyes on both goaltenders, all eyes on the shooters, and we'll really see what the young goaltender's made of in this situation.
Corsello down to our left. He stares down the one-year veteran Trip Russell. Dillon Greeley is on the ice right now. Will he be the first shooter?
I think Ethan Still's going to take the first shot out there.
Ethan Still and Charlie Miller, the camera guys out there at center ice. Great photo opportunity for them.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to want to check out the TikToks after this.
Lots of conversation as to who's going to go first. My money, I would think Cam Mecca's going to go first for his team. He doesn't have his helmet on, though. So they'll take DeChico, the first shooter for Team Mecca. Slowly in on Corsello. The shot, and he scores! Robert DeChico. Team Mecca 1-for-1. He goes low blocker.
Quick release from DeChico. Baited Trevor Corsello out of the net. Acted like he was going patient, and then quick release, boom. Short side, really nice goal.
Matt Owen, 2 goals in regulation. Would it be a regular season game and he scores, it wouldn't count. But he's looking to tuck it home again against Russell and he shoots it wide. May have been touched there by Trip Russell.
Yep, good patience, holding that side by Russell and not biting to any of those moves to put his team out in front after frame number 1.
Bolger back on the ice with a new stick. Yeah, he's going to give it a couple of tests here. Doesn't want to break it again. Bolger, the second shooter for Team Mecca, swings it wide out to the right. Pulls up, and he's stuffed by Corsello. Great patience there by the Team Peters netminder.
Yeah, and flexing the leg a little bit. Has a good stretch and good strength to keep that puck out.
Now Luke Rudman dusting it off here against Russell. Shot stopped by Trip Russell.
Yeah, no gimmicks there from Luke Rudman. No moves, he just walked in and a quick shot. A nice glove save by Trip Russell.
Now it is the captain, Cam Mecca. False start there. Didn't blow the whistle. Oh, boy. New puck, too.
They're trying to throw him off.
Mental games here. Trip Russell, his team has 1 goal here in a best-of-5 shootout. He's the third shooter. Mecca in, fakes the shot, stopped by Corsello.
Big save by Corsello to keep this in the realm of possibility for Team Peters, as we'll see who takes the next shot to try and tie this one up.
Avery Pruden, the man charged with the task. Third shooter, we're in the bottom of the third right now. First shootout of the year. Pruden in, backhander poked away by Russell. Didn't even give him the chance.
Yeah, Russell's cool as a cucumber right now, just hanging out in the crease, and he's made some big saves so far as we get set for frame 4.
Ryan McGowan to put some pressure on here. Swings out to the right again. Direct approach, fake shot, backhander. Corsello makes the save. Oh, and it almost rolled over on him.
Yeah, he didn't know where that puck was. Ended up moving forward, and it rolled towards the net. Ends up getting the stick on it and keeping it out. Nice save by Corsello. He's done a good job here so far.
We've been waiting for Dillon Greeley now. He's on the ice to take his shot. Bottom of the 4th. Wide out to the left. In on Russell. Scores! Dillon Greeley between the legs. It is all tied up.
Really nice from Dillon Greeley there. Opened up Trip Russell. A little inside-out move, and as Trip Russell opens those pads, he goes 5-hole, ties this one up for frame number 5.
Chad Lazine, the man to take it for Team Mecca. Corsello is ready. The official blows the whistle. Here comes Chad Lazine, a little faster than everyone else. Lazine dusts it off, stopped by Corsello. And now with that, Team Peters has a chance to win it.
Corsello gets over in time. Really nice left to right movement. And he has done a fantastic job in this shootout to keep his team alive and now give his team a chance to win it.
Sam Smith, game on his stick here against Trip Russell. Stopped by Russell easily with the stick.
It couldn't just be 5 frames.
We go to the extra one. Sudden death here. Oh, boy. Looks like Colin McHale for Team Mecca. McHale against Corsello now. Fakes the shot, backhander. Corsello stopped it. And the question is, who goes next? Do they send Greeley again? They do. Greeley, his second shot, scored on the first. Greeley now to the right for the win, dusts it off. Oh, and he sent it over the bar. He had Russell on that near side goal post.
He tried to go bar down to win it. He had it too. Had that open area, but just skied it. And wow, we go to frame 7.
Top of the 7th, it is Mike Bolger with that new stick. In against Corsello, Bolger scores! Oh, baby, shades of Patrick Kane, and Team Mecca has the lead.
Yeah, Corsello's done a good job in this entire shootout of staying patient and not biting, but that move from Bolger, too good there. The in and out move, quick back to the forehand, and that just sent Corsello flying. An open goal and a beautiful shootout goal from Bolger.
Toten has to score to keep things going. Russell for the win. Pokes it and they win. Team Mecca, USCHL champions. McGowan hits the eject button on the glove.
What a fantastic game and a fantastic way to end the season. As we saw a consolation game that included a lot of laughs, and then we saw a championship game with a lot of tension and intensity, and a great way to end the USCHL season, a hard-fought season between these 4 teams.
Exactly what you would want out of a championship game. Bolger gets the game-winning goal in the shootout. Russell makes the game-winning save. And now handshakes between these two. And that will close the book on the fall semester here in the USCHL. Now, should there be no regular season next year or an abbreviated one, it is likely that we might see another installment of the USCHL, but that's all tentative for now. We'll stick with the things we do know, and that is Team Mecca, winners of the USCHL by shootout here to cap off the first semester. I can't think of a better way to do it.
Yeah, excitement levels really high. We've seen games in the USCHL that were blowouts. We've seen one of the best comebacks I've ever seen in all of hockey. And it's just been electric all along the way. And like you said, we don't know what's going to happen in the spring. But it has been a pleasure doing these games here in the USCHL and here for Cock Hockey.
Well, we're going to hope that you get to join us for some regular season action coming up in the spring. Let's hope for that. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope we see each other again real soon. Let's hope everybody can stay safe. And so until we meet again, for all of us here at the Capital City Sports Network and Zach McKinstry, my name is Dillon Clark. Good night, Carolina, and forever to thee.